Hi guys, it's AK Rookie here, and welcome to my Friday vlog. Hey! So, this week I've been something really stupid. Basically, I've been forgetting to eat dinner. I really have. I've just been, I get distracted, and then I remember, and it's like, oh, it's too late now. I've been eating, like, toast. It's just one of the things I've been stupidly doing this week. You should always make time for dinner. I should be making it as soon as I get into the door, like I did tonight, to make sure I didn't forget to eat something. Because I'd be really stupid to come in here and go, oh yeah, this week I forget to eat dinner, and then not eat dinner first. So I found my dinner today, so don't worry. But yeah. So basically, what I did last Saturday, let's go through that. Saturday, basically, didn't do much really. You know, I recorded some videos as much as I could till the frigging car alarm went off outside. Basically means I can do anything. I just think you go, yes, I won't be doing anything of that tonight, because you basically hear it. I even tried recording it just to see if we could hear it in the background. It wasn't if it was constant. It would go off and it'd stop, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then it'd go off again. It's like, oh Jesus Christ. And yeah, so that went on most of the night as well. That was so annoying. So on Sunday I decided I was going to have a junk food day. So excuse me for that, guys. That's really unprofessional of me. I decided to have a junk food day. So basically, I just ate junk food all day long. Yeah, so simply just ate, crisps, sausage rolls, Scotch eggs, chocolate, quiche. No, quiche isn't really junk food. When I say junk food, I mean like, you know, like the little nibbles you would have at parties, like, you know, at birthday parties, things like that. I basically just had a day of just eating that all day, breakfast, dinner, and lunch. So yeah, but then, like I said, obviously this week I've not really been eating. The problem is at work, I think this is the issue, is at work there's always some sort of birthday or something like that, and there's always cake, and I always eat too much of it, and I get too fat, and well, I'm fatter anyway, but look at the what's up with me today, guys? I do apologise. Yeah, so yeah, a friend of mine obviously went to the Isle of Wight Festival, because I live in Southampton. Well, it's not obvious, is it? But because obviously I live in Southampton, the Isle of Wight Festival quite close. I could have gone to the Isle of Wight Festival this year, actually. I did get an invite from a couple of friends who were going on a stag do, and they said, oh, when you come along? And I actually said no. The reason why I said no is because the guy who was getting married, I don't actually know him, and I don't think, well, what's the point of me going on his stag do if I don't actually know the guy? So I thought, I'm not going to go. So I didn't go. But my friend at work who went, sleeping in a tent, obviously that's what you do when you go. Well, that's what you should do for the proper festival experience. Slept with a head down the slope. I mean, that's a basic mistake. You know, anyone who goes camping knows you sleep with your head at the top of the slope. So therefore, one, you don't slide down, sleep over your sleeping bag, and two, the blood doesn't rush to your head. So yeah, advice for all of you out there. Yeah, you should always sleep with your head at the top of the slope. And also goes for the slightly sideways as well, because I had a bed that was uneven for ages and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't sleeping properly, and literally was. It's because the bed was on a slight slope, and basically not like from head to foot but from side to side, and so therefore I would always end up with the pillows like propped up in one corner like that and go, and it'll be right. So I realised that, and I propped up the leg of the bed, and they're perfect, nice. So some advice for you there, guys. Also this week, at Monday lunch I went out. I decided to have hot food, because I knew I'd be recording videos, and I thought, well, if I have hot dinner now, I won't have to worry about dinner later. So I had chicken wings and riblets and lots of stuff like that, and I got a bit of food stuck in between my teeth. God, that was really loud, so I moved the mic away a little bit. I got some food stuck in my teeth. That's there. Right, and I was basically trying to get it out. I thought, this isn't working, trying to use my nail, wasn't working. And eventually I did it, and I cut my gum, and so my gum had been so then there was blood rushing down my chin. It was really, really, really fun. Really fun, yeah. And then you know what I did? When I got back to my desk after sorting all that out, I picked up a bit of paper, went and got it out, which I should have done in the first place. Yeah, that wasn't nice at all. Speaking on bleeding, obviously seem to be cut my hand up a lot this week, you know, cut with loads of paper cuts and stuff like that. But also on Tuesday I was just having constant nosebleed. Well, I say constant, I had 4, But I had one at work when I was in a meeting with colleagues, like, oh, nose are going, and I had to basically what I do is I get a bit of tissue and I twist it up into a ball, pull up my nose, and then rip it off so there's just that bit there sticking out. So therefore, basically, it just fills that. And the only problem is when you remove that, it can't stop bleeding again because obviously the paper's then stuck to your nose. But yeah, I had 4 nosebleeds. It was just, I've not had nosebleeds while normally it's because I'm tired, and I kind of haven't been sleeping properly again. I have been getting 6 hours, but it doesn't feel like it. So yeah, that's been a bit of a thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me, because I'm looking at my notes I've written because I have to write notes so I forget. Also this week, I can't remember what day it was though, but I written it down so I can remember. I was driving along on the motorway in kind of fairly lightish / heavy traffic. So I was behind a lorry and there was a car behind me, and this car here decided that he wanted to get over into this lane, right? Didn't get that I was there, just started coming over. I started beeping my horn at him and he just kept coming. So I had to then move over. Because you guys can't see my hands, so so I was there and he was coming over like that, and I just had to go like that. And basically I had to go on the hard shoulder. Basically I ended up driving on the hard shoulder because this guy basically just came, and then he was oblivious to it. So the car behind me obviously seen what happened, then left a gap so I could come back off the hard shoulder and then the guy didn't even stay in that lane long enough. He stayed there behind the lorry for a little bit and then went around the lorry anyway. And then obviously I came off my junction, but it's like, what the fuck, who are you doing? Pardon my language. Oh, so I'm going to go on to something that's, well, it's kind of related to all of us really. But this week, obviously, the GCHQ has apparently been spying on us. All of us here in Britain. Basically, it's been spying us on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and YouTube. Basically, monitoring all traffic. I mean, they're not as in looking for key phrases and words, because the advantage for us, obviously, is that their servers and stuff aren't actually based in the UK. They're based abroad, so all they can do is actually just listen in and see things. They can't search for keywords, so someone has to physically listen to your chat or type. So, yeah, but we're being spied on, guys. Isn't that great? Hi, guys. You enjoying this video? So, yeah. But then gone on to YouTube. I was having some real difficulties this week with uploading video. I've had to re-upload 3 videos basically because for some reason they've not been going up in 1080p because I upscale the videos, because this records in high definition, it doesn't actually sometimes load properly in high definition. You have to rescale them into 1080p, which is great, it's fine. I mean, mobile quality you won't notice, but some of you with proper good definition monitors, which will give you your 60 frames per second, you'd probably actually notice the slight difference between what I'm showing you and what is actual 1080p. It is. I'm not saying it's not, but it's just not 100% there. But yeah, my videos were like uploading in 420p and 410 and 360. It's like, what the hell is this? And I had to reload the video a second time. And also I then tweeted 1 or 2 YouTubers that I've been watching, because their videos seem to be locked in that ratio, but they didn't actually tweet me back or anything like that. But basically I went into my settings and I found that it was automatically determining what quality the video should be. So basically my uploads was it basically coming up in that, because that was the auto definition set for my computer base, and that's why I could only watch videos in that. So I'm sorry for those YouTubers that I tweeted about it. It was me, not you. But yeah, it was really, and I've changed that. And also I found the setting to stop it tweeting out every time I add something to a playlist, so you won't get those tweets now, guys. Yay! Yeah. And since we're talking about YouTube, we might as well talk about the music issue on YouTube. Basically about it becomes subscription based now. So if you want to listen to a band subscription based, it's not 100% that. You can still, like Vivo and all those type of sites, channels on YouTube, you can still listen to them there. It just basically means that basically all the bigger artists and record labels are doing that. If you're an independent, I'm not 100% how this works, but you may not be able to claim advertising revenue if you upload a music video. I'm not 100% sure. That's something you guys have to check into, because I don't do music videos, so I don't know. It's not something I got time to spend on because I'm basically trying to make up a bank of videos for next week. Because next week I'm going off to Scotland to see Alta Sky. I want to keep these videos going for you guys, so I'm trying to build up enough of a bank so you guys can see me well, it's not see me, but have a video every day like I've promised. I'm just going to try to keep that going. So you just have to wait. Speaking of that, obviously I'm playing Banish. Banish is great. I was a little impressed with it because city builders I'm not 100% enthralled with. Normally, I play like 4 maybe 5 hours. I was like, no, I've had enough now. I don't want to bother with this game. It's the same. It's like I used to play SimCity when I was younger. When you go to a friend's house, they had SimCity. I'd play it. It'd be a good game, but you only play in short bursts. When I actually SimCity 2000, I think it was. I bought myself and started playing it, and basically after about 5 hours, I was like, I'm bored of this. This is just boring. But I'm not getting that Banish because it's slightly different than the most city builders. Because basically, you never get to a big, huge city. You can never build a utopia because basically you just got to try to survive. And I'm finding it really hard. So I hope you guys enjoying those videos. I'm obviously doing it in a different style now with videos. And rather than doing like different series one a day, I'm basically just going to do a series and put videos up almost every other day. Something like that, and with other videos in between. So, not getting the same thing every day. But yeah, Banish is going well. I mean, the Among the Sleep went really well. You guys seem to really like those videos, so I'm doing Banish because you guys wanted it, and you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, so I'm doing those ones. Some other ones I'm gonna do. I've had one more request, which I might look into doing that game, see how it records when I do it. And there's one game I definitely want to do, which I'm waiting to do recording for that one as well. But obviously, the series that's been most popular I've had was a Stickman Epic Adventure. That was quite popular. I mean, the first video is nearly up to 100 views now, which is astonishing considering. Yeah, but I've really just been rambling 12 minutes about nothing. But there's one more thing I've left to the end on purpose. Tomorrow, I have a date. Yes, that's right, you hear me? I have a date. It'll be my first date in a year and a half, discounting when I've been stood up on dates. Yeah, so it's a year and a half since my last date. And it's a date I had with a friend, but that doesn't count because that's not a date. Yeah, it doesn't count. So yeah, so it's been a year and a half since my last date, and this is going to be. So I'll tell you all about it next week. Wish me luck. So I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, do all the socials, find me on Twitter, and as always, guys, have fun.